Hey everybody, welcome back to Farmish Life in 5, my weekly update of some things that have been happening on the homestead. Today is Friday, January 7th, 2022. Before we get into what's been happening on the homestead, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please click the subscribe button, click the little dingy bell so you know when I'm putting out more content, and pay attention to this space. I'm putting out way more content in 2022. We're shooting for 5 videos a week. What? Thank you, children, for building me a new computer and upgrading my technology so I can actually make videos again. All right, let's get to it. It is currently 17 below, about 30 below with wind chill. And I want to bring some reality to the hotness of farm girls, real farm girls, who might not live where it's warm and who are putting on 40,000 layers to go out and do chores. We can still be super sexy, probably. I don't know.
Are you gonna come help me? Yeah?
I always wanted to be a really hot farm girl, you know, because I learned from like music videos and calendars that farm girls can be really hot. I can't even see. But I don't know how you're supposed to be a super hot farm girl when it's like 30 below. And you can't even see. Like, I don't know what I look like right now. I'm blind. I wanted to bring the camera out to show you chores today in the cold. My camera actually wouldn't work. So you get this. All of this to say, what I think we should really do is make a calendar of real life farm girls who look like this most of the time. And I'm not judging you. If you were like a super hot farm girl, like flaunting all your stuff and you look like the girls in the calendars, that's great. I mean, if you've got it, flaunt it. I might if I did, but this is what I look like from basically November-ish to April. Ease your heart out. So it's usually my husband who does the plowing when the snow flies, but sometimes my husband isn't here, sometimes he's at work, and sometimes I just want to plow. But I didn't really know how to plow. I felt like I was gonna break something, so I asked my husband, can you teach me how to plow snow? And he was like, yeah, okay. You guys, it was so fun. Check this video out. Now the thing you need to understand about this video, I added music to it, but in the original clip, what's playing in the background is actually Gin and Juice by Snoop Dogg. And I had to remove that because YouTube. But you guys, I was basically like a gangster farm girl pushing snow. My husband thinks it's hilarious. When I push snow, when I'm plowing snow, I'm making truck noises like and when I crash into the snow pile. It's so fun. He thinks it's really weird that I have that much fun plowing snow, and he said, if you really like to plow snow, you can take over the snow plowing. Yeah, I can. Hey everyone, we need to have a talk about something that I just really don't think is fair. I have seeds for next year. I saved seeds. I have people who are planning on trading seeds with me. Like I am set for seeds. But then things like this happen. You guys, do you remember being a little kid and like the Sears catalog or the Montgomery Ward's catalog would come and you'd sit there with your marker and you'd circle all the things you wanted? This is basically that for adults. I am powerless against the Baker Creek seed catalog, and it's not fair. It is a nice, sunny, beautiful winter day on the farm. And you can definitely tell you're in Minnesota because only in Minnesota will you say, oh, it's above 0 today. This is glorious. But what I'm actually trudging out here to go show you is our ducks and how crazy they are. This is not our first year with ducks, but it is our first winter with Muscovy ducks, and they're doing something super crazy. So I'm gonna go into the outside area here, which you can see we've got trails in here, but there's not a lot of duck activity out here right now. Most of them are inside, except for 2 gals that refuse to go in. If you look right here, you will see these things that look like little igloos or little huts. What they actually are is 30-gallon or 50-gallon barrels. I can't remember what it was. We cut the barrels in half the long way and then put them here for them, you know, to lay eggs in, to nest in, whatever. Well, then it snowed. We got a blizzard. I got super, super cold. And those ducks are just like, leave me alone. I'm living my best life. I'm gonna sit on this nest. And I tried to explain to them, winter in Minnesota is not when you're supposed to hatch out ducklings. I understand it's your first year of life, but it gets real cold here, and I don't know that you want to be doing ducklings when it's 20 below. So every once in a while, I gotta come out here and I gotta check and make sure these gals are still with us. And if it snows, obviously I have to clear a little bit away from the doorway so the huts don't close up with snow, but I found the gals today. Well, hello in there. We have 2 ladies in there. Are you hanging out? How are you? I think you're giving me an evil stare. It's very toasty in there. I can feel the warm air coming though. You're like little Eskimo ducks. I don't know that I should be so surprised that the animals here at my farm would be like, leave me alone, I'm doing my own thing. I'm living my best life and I know what I'm doing, because really they're just sassy. I don't know where they get that from. We have reached the end of the homesteading day. I am in my bedroom with my dog. My husband is working, and so tonight I'm gonna lay down and I'm gonna snuggle up with a book. I love to read. I love getting to the end of the day and just like, okay, now I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna curl up with a really good book. Right now, I'm reading Talking on Paper. It's journal entries from a very long time ago, and I love reading memoir, stuff like that. So looking forward to digging into this again tonight. Just gonna get in bed here and start reading. Oh, are you joining me? Okay. The dog's joining me too. All right. So as it turns out, the idea of reading is really great, but I have a really hard time getting to the end of the day and staying awake for a book. It doesn't matter how great that book is. I lay down and I get comfy and I get warm and I fall asleep. So my husband actually caught me sleeping. I'm supposed to be reading, but actually I'm sleeping. But he made me this bookmark with his laser engraver. And this literally could be a picture of me. I don't know how many times I fall asleep with my book hitting my face or my Kindle hitting my face. So thank you, husband. This is a very appropriate gift. So that's what's been happening on the homestead. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Remember to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Click the dingy bell if you haven't. Check out the rest of the videos that I made this week and come back next week for more fun. Have a great week.